Hello learners, in this episode we are going to learn how to check equality of true string the right way. So we often use the equals operator in Java to compare the equality of true string. That is often wrong. In this episode we are going to go deeper into the rabbit hole to understand why that is wrong and why we have to use the equals method, and then we are going to go much deeper and understand the bytecodes, how they work and why this equality operator doesn't work in Java. So for the impatient, always use equals method on the string to compare the equality of true string. Never use the equals operator. And for the ones who want to go deep into the rabbit hole, welcome. To save your time, I have created 3 source files in Java. So they are class 1, class 2 and the main class. So let's see the content of class 1. Get hello method will return you hello learners. And how does it get the hello learners string? Here is another character array, that is a bunch of characters for building the hello string. So in this part of the code we are creating a string from the hello array, making hello learners string with the help of plus operator. The same thing here, that is hello learners. Let's check your right for being equal. In the second class we have the same thing, the same methods, get hello, get star, but here we have coded it in pure string. That means we have statically written the string within our code without those dynamic code of creating a character array, then creating a string from them, then adding them together. So let's check what we have in the main class, and later I will explain you why I have coded them inside character array for the hello in class 1. So let's check what is inside our hello class, our main class. So here also we have hello array, that is character array for hello. Then we have hello. So we are creating hello learners here. Then we are checking hello variable that contains hello learners with a literal string of hello learners. And we are again doing the same experiment with equals method. In the second part we have experiment for hello from class 1 and class 2 with the help of the method get hello from class 1 and get hello from class 2. We are checking equality with the equals operator in Java. And later in the experiment we are checking big hello, that we are calling hello learners. Let's check your equality, rise for equality. So I am calling that big hello, and we are getting that string from class 1 and class 2 with get star method. So let's check our output. First of all we have to compile it. I am compiling all the Java code, all the Java files and turning them into class files in the current working directory. So we have all the class files here now, all the compiled class files. Now we can run it. So let's run Java main. So what we see, when we are comparing equality with the help of equals operator, we are getting a false result. So Java saying that no, they are not equal. When we are using the equals method, Java saying yes, they are equal. For the second experiment we see that with the help of equals operator we get false, and in the third experiment also with the equals operator we get the result false. So everything is okay till now. Let's do another experiment for checking the equality of big hello and hello from class 1 and class 2 with the help of equals method. Okay, so let's copy this code and edit it. We have a bunch of experiments now, so let's number these experiments. This is number 1, exp1, this one is exp2, this one is exp3, this one is exp4, but in this case we are going to use the equals method, not equals operator. This one is experiment 5 for big hello also. Oh no, we have to use the equals method here. Get hello equals, so this is not equals operator, this is equals method. Now let's fix this. Equals. Okay, everything seems to be alright. Now let's recompile it once again. Oh no, we have error. Oh, a typo there. Let's try to recompile. Okay, everything is all right. Now let's run it. So what happens? Experiment 1 is as before, experiment 2 is as before, experiment 3 is as before. Now we are comparing hello learners from class 1 and class 2 with equals method, and that says yes, those two strings are the same, so they are equal. In the experiment 5 we are comparing the big hello with the equals method and saying yes, they are totally same, they are equal. So now let's flip it. Let's do one more experiment with bytecode analysis. So what really happens inside it? So let's run the Java P with decompilation argument and the main class. Okay, here is our code where we want the code for main. Where is that? Main. Yes, this is the main method. Here is hello learners. So where Java finds that in the constant, in the index 11 of the constant pool, which hello learners is this? This is the literal string that we have written within the quotes, that hello learners. But where is the hello learners that we have built with the help of character array to string, then hello, then adding that with the learners. So where is that? So here is the string that we have built with new, then duplication, okay, duplicate so that it doesn't go away from the stack, then this character array. And then what Java is doing with the help of character array, and then we are initting our string with that character array. Here you can see with that opening square bracket, it says that it's an array, and with the C it says the character, so array of characters. So we have found our equivalent code in bytecode that says, yes, here we are calling the init method, we are initializing the string with character array. So that part of our code where we created the character array for hello, and then we added that with our literal string, or the literal string we wrote there, that is learners space learners. So now they are not equal in reference. So hello learners that we have built with the help of character array, adding that with the literal learners space literal learners, the reference of that string, the resulted string, is not the same with the literal string hello learners. So the reference are not the same, so we have to use the equals method. So why this reference thing is coming? Okay, for objects, when we use the equals operator, Java compares their reference, not their values. Java do not compare what's inside of them, it just compares the reference. But when you use equals method, especially for a string, then it compares its contents, character by character, are they same or are they not. But for other objects, for a custom object, your custom class, you have to implement the equals method to do proper content checking, whether they are same or not, otherwise it will not work as expected. So whatever we are limited to strings here, so let's talk about that. Now we are not going deeper into this bytecode, what happens other places. Instead of that, let's try to play with our Java code and see what result we can bring. So here is false, here is true. Now what I want to do is I want to make it true. When you are using equals operator, then they should be true with the equals operator. Hello learners and hello learners are same. How do I do that? To do that, I am going to edit the class 1. Oh no, why I am going to class 1. I am going to edit the main class. So I no longer want to create a string from character array. I want to write a string literally here, but I want to add them together. I mean, not within a single quotation mark, within 3 different quotation marks. So let's say hello, and now I want to recompile everything and run it. So yeah, we have true in both cases. So how does this happen? Okay, let's analyze the bytecode once more. And see, Java is not building the strings with those plus operator. It is not concatenating the strings. It is just it just saw the you have added 3 literal strings, so it did not give a second thought to it. Okay, so you are adding the literal strings, so I do not want to waste my resources. I do not want to put hello in one place, space in another place, then learners in another place in memory. I am going to pack them in one single package and store that as hello learners, and Java did that. So Java compiler did that. This may vary from implementation to implementation. I mean the Java compiler that you will be using. Java JDK, JVM has nothing to do with this. Java C or Java compiler will produce this bytecode. So it saw your strings, it saw that okay, I can you could have written that within a single string instead of adding all those strings with the plus operator. So Java compiler is a bit intelligent and packed that into one package. Then that is Java is loading that from constant pool slot 2, and again when I am using the literal string, it is using that hello learners from the same location. So now their references are the same. So you can use the equals operator instead of equals method to compare the strings, but Java is not checking the contents. Okay, it's much faster, the reference equality checking is much faster, but the result would be wrong when your strings are being generated dynamically, and when the Java compiler you are using is not smart enough to pack all those three parts of the string into one string and place that in a single place of the constant pool. So what is in the second slot of the constant pool? Okay, we can use the verbose mode. So v and 2, let's go to 2. Okay, now 2 is saying that okay, go to 42. Now we have come to 42, and here your string hello learners in encoded in UTF-8 within the class file and within the constant pool of the class file. So when you are using the equals operator in Java, you are actually comparing the equality of the reference, but this is not true for the primitive data types, for example integer, double, float, character, boolean. In that case equals operator compares the value, because in the bytecode level it is those values are directly pushed onto the stack and those values are compared. But for the strings and for other objects, when you use check equality of them, the references of those objects are pushed onto the stack, never the value of that. Value of that is in the heap, and the and all those primitive values are directly onto the stack. So equality, when you are using the equals operator, it will be the checking of the values of the primitive data types, and when it is an object it will be a reference checking. So never ever use equals operator for checking equality of two strings unless you are absolutely sure that it will be a literal string in all over your code. So let's go to the main class once more and edit some stuffs. Okay, no, I want to go to class 1. Class 1, and I want to get rid of this building of hello string from the character array. So let's say hello learners, and this time I am not concatenating them with plus operator. I am directly putting I'm directly placing the hello inside a single string. So here also I want to put everything within a single string and say hello learners. Let's check your right for being equal. And in our second class, everything is literal string. We haven't done any magic here. So now we can compile and now check the result. Okay, Java main. Now it is true everywhere. True, true. Okay, false. Something is wrong. Hello learners. Okay, there is a double space, a typo here. Let's see if there is any typo inside class 2. No, it is single space. Okay, now recompile once more and then run. So it is true everywhere when you are comparing hello learners, that is inside the main class. It is saying yes, both of you are true when you are using equals operator, both of you are true when you are using equals operator, and the case is same for hello from two different classes, hello, big hello from two different classes. And one more thing, when you are creating a string in a class, no matter whether you are putting that inside fields or in a method or literally writing that, those strings are placed within the constant pool of that very class, not in another class. No matter how many Java files you compare at once, all the strings within a single class will be contained within the constant pool of that class. And remember one more thing, literal strings like this are stored once, no matter how many times you write them. But if you do some other magics, okay, dynamically creating strings, for example, I did that with character array, in that cases Java will not be, I mean Java compiler will not be able to predict them, or maybe in future implementations it might get a bit smarter and do that. So to avoid every kind of risk, always use equals method, never the equals operator. There is one more thing that I want to inform you, that is there is some interning magics of strings within Java and many other languages. So in that cases you might think that okay, these two are in different places, so different classes from different constant pools, they might not refer to the same memory, I mean the same reference. It is not true when Java is interning those strings, the small strings that intern, or you explicitly intern them. So to be on the safe side, always use the equals method. So I think I have explained everything related to this, and dig deeper into the bytecode and understand how to do this, how not to do that. So still, if you have any questions, let me know. I will try to create another video on this.